Welcome back for lesson 2 on our beginning of our Cigar box guitar lessons. On lessons 1, we learned how to use our tuner to find the notes G, which is open, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and mark those on the neck so that we could slide between these notes that we've marked and start to make little musics and find some songs and start to really enjoy playing the Cigar box guitar. Now, if you did that, you found maybe songs like this. Let me turn this way so you can actually see what we're doing here. Or maybe Blister in the Sun. Or maybe even Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Not to be laughed at, because when Mozart wrote that, another genius move, in that is used by all beginning teachers for very good reasons because of all the variations you can play on that little tune right there, and just off of the markings that you have on your Cigar box guitar. So what we want to do today are two things. One, we want to start playing, figuring out between the lines, some of how do we use these, as well as start to use the slide for sliding. So first, you've probably already got into it if you were playing on these. Hopefully you experimented and you got in between some of these as well. The in-betweens are where the sharps and flats are. Those are where these wide spaces are. There's another one here, 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 down here. And these two here that are really close, there's nothing in between those two. So if you're playing in between there, you're sort of in between a couple of notes. Now if you're on a fretted one and you're actually pressing down on the frets are where the actual notes are really being played at. So you can't make that mistake too much. But if you're not really fretting it and you're just sliding, especially on a fretless one like this, you've got truly an infinite amount of notes you could actually play. So with that, let's look at some of the things we can do by playing in between some of these. This here would be the actual 3rd fret on a guitar. Down here is the 5th, 7th, and so you really want the 8th and the 10th is where we're going to do a lot of experimenting with, and I'll show you why here. So if you start to go between the notes, you can hit on all kinds of other tunes now, some really popular ones. Everybody knows this. So for Smoke on the Water fans, you can sit there and play that one all day long. Same exact notes, different rhythm for Peter Gunn. If you like The Who, you've got that. And then, of course, here's what really makes playing the Cigar box guitar a lot of fun is the blues. And this is where you get into the blues. So now you can really start to have fun by just going in and starting to play these in-between notes and figuring out a whole lot more songs, tunes, little riffs, and really start to enjoy the Cigar box guitar. Now let's talk about sliding for a while, because that's the next technique that you really want to learn. And that's how you can get from note to note without having to lift up your slide. So let's talk about some different slides here real quick. What I'm playing with is a piece of copper pipe. I think it's 3/4 inch copper pipe. cut to about 1.5 inches long or so. And that's it for this one. You can use just about anything and make a slide out of it. I've got a couple other examples here. Here's a wine bottle. So this is a bottleneck slide. You can see the part up here where the cork went into it. And you have to cut the wine bottle and then polish it down to get a nice bottleneck slide out of it. There's lots of little videos on the internet. I might even have one that shows you how to make a bottleneck slide. It's really pretty easy to do. Here's an old pill bottle slide. So again, it's just a round bottle. It's an old-fashioned kind of bottle. Again, just put it on, use it as a slide. I saw the lead guitarist from the Greyhounds use his harmonica as a slide. A lot of the old bluesmen use their pocket knives as slides. So you can use all kinds of things. For cigar box guitars, you'll see a lot of people recommend using a socket from your socket set. So if you got one of those, go downstairs, you'll find one that fits your finger well and use it for a slide. So like I said, there's all kinds of things that you can find and use as a slide on your cigar box guitar. The whole idea behind the slide is you start at one note and just move to the next note. And that is the slide. And you can slide up or you can slide down. And it doesn't really matter which way you slide. You just want to do it and make the song sound pretty cool. So you can take any song that we've already played and really start to slide it in and out, and it gives you a new technique and a new sound to it, and really starts to open up your cigar box guitar. And so there you go. You can do that too. So take your slide, whether it's a piece of copper pipe, a bottleneck slide, a slide you bought from the guitar store, and start having at it. Play between your markings that you have on your cigar box guitar. Start the slide between all the markings, and then start to find those little songs or songs you've already done and slide on those too. And we'll get back with you next time as you're sliding away playing your cigar box guitar.